right, all you crafty people. Let's get started on some of our shorter tags. You know, we did our longer booklet tags, and not really going to put anything on these. They're beautiful the way they are, but they go up underneath the, yeah, they do, the belly band. The only thing I'm going to do is add a little something to the edges on the back. All right, that's the only thing I'm going to do. On those two, the other two are just fine because I actually did the video just showing you how to do them correctly instead of the first video I actually did where I didn't compensate for the smaller tag. So yeah, so you didn't see the first screw up. You only saw the second. Attaboy. Yes, because you know we're all allowed screw ups. All of us are allowed screw ups. Yes, we are, and we have them. Believe you me, we have them. Okay, so these tags are going to have to be covered on both sides. So I have decided on these little thicker, they're more dense, but don't really feel thicker. So they're a little more sturdy. Yeah. So I've made myself a template just by taking this and, you know, running my pencil around the edges onto the back of one of these. And then I cut about 1/8 of an inch inside the line. And let's see, this is the one I actually did. And then I did do, you know, the circle and drew inside the circle. And I did all the drawing on the white side. And then I took this, which is smaller than the hole, which actually kind of came out nice. And I'll show you how I do it though. So I've got the two for the one side, and then this is two for for one side, for one of the journals. And then this is the one for the other one. So I am sticking with my template. Now, I figure out that, you know, I want it here because I like having this. This is all going to be cut up and have a hole in it, so it's just a waste. So let's just go ahead and use this side, and then I'll have that for some pretty something. But if I just flip this over and do it like this, it's going to be opposite, and it may not fit as well. So I want this, so I'm just going to take and put face up on my back, and that's how I make sure I'm doing it. Going to do it where it's going to fit the same on all of my pieces. And then I'm just doing my pencil, and I'm keeping the pencil straight up and down and running it across my edge. And I'm making sure I've got the paper held down so that I don't get up underneath. And there I'm doing my hole. And then let's get it down here. And again, you're holding your pencil straight up and down. If you hold it like this, you can get it underneath a lot easier because you are actually pushing in. And if you hold it kind of like this, you're not getting it right on the edge. You're kind of running it just a little bit off the edge. Which could come in handy if you're looking to do something that's a little larger than what you're tracing. Whenever that might be necessary. And then I am cutting off the pencil line. I am using the inside edge of that pencil line and cutting all of that pencil line off. So that will give me the same the same mat that my template is. So just cutting all that icky pencil off. You don't want to have to use the eraser at all. I want my phone. It's in the other room. It's charging. All right. Okay, so there is that. Put that back over there. And then let me stand up and show you this. So I'm putting the edge, the pencil mark edge, right up to the edge of the circle and punching. And then I'm just going around to anywhere that I still have pencil mark and cutting it out. That has a little snippet right there that needs to come off. You won't really be able to see it because it fits right down over that. And if it doesn't, just take wherever it is not fitting quite well, just snip a little bit more off, and that's all you have to do. You want to push all that pencil mark off of there. And it does, whoa, so sorry. It does seem to make a difference. You know how you've got the two taller sides and then the two lower sides? If you're trying to take off just a itty bitty tiny little line, get it where the taller ends are, and it cuts it much nicer than trying to cut it where the little gully is. Okay? Alrighty then. So that was just a quick how do you do for those bad boys. And then I'm going to do the same with for the back. I think I'm going to use my music paper, so I'm going to have to print myself out another copy of my music paper. So, all right. So then we're going to go into decorating the other three of these. Now this one is from the die that I have that fits these, but my paper was too short, so I still decided that I was going to go ahead and use this piece up, even though it's a little short, because I have got plenty of things to fill that up with. And then my music sheet. So one of them, each one of them has one of these. And I've already decorated the one right here, if you guys remember this one. So I'm really pleased with that. It might not be all that goes on there, but that at least is giving us a start. Okay, I can totally see some buttons or pearls going on there as well. And then this one is actually an entire well-fitting piece of paper. And so these are the three that we're going to work on. And I did pull out, because I think I can, like a door right there on that one is perfect. So I will punch this up a little bit with something and put that on that. But I thought on these, how cute would the cherish and the aspire and the adore. So I'm going to use Aspire on this one so that the 2 A words are on the music. I don't know why, it just seems like that's kind of cute to do. And then I'll put the 2 Cherish on these. And so I think we may change our mind, but I would like to have a Cherish in each one of them, so then I'll have an A word too. And I've got quite a bit to pull out and work on, so let me kind of get all my ducks in a row here, and I'll be back and we'll have some fun. Okay, back in a second. Hey, all you crafty people. How are you doing today? Oh my goodness. Today was my husband and I's 38th wedding anniversary, so woohoo! It also happens to be St. Patty's Day, so yes. So we had a very nice day. We went shopping, had a really nice lunch out at up in Ashland, and yeah, it was very nice. It was very nice. So anyway, I have decided that I do need to sew the booklets that we made with the little gusset. Okay, they do need to be sewn because the glues just weren't working for sure, you know. If you flattened it down, it just popped out. Even trying the Fabri-Tac. So I tried art glitter, I tried Fabri-Tac, and, you know, at that point I was like, okay, you know, if I add any more glue, it won't fit into the page anymore, so I'm not going to do that. So when you're going to do this, you just need some thread. Now you can use the thread from, you know, like cross stitch thread, the DMC floss. You can use that. I would recommend at least 2 strands, if not 3 or 4, you know, just whatever you're looking for in thickness. This is, it's called a bedspread cotton, and it's size number 13. I have not ever had this break. It's a super great size, and it works if you want to put, you know, beads on it or whatever. So I'm just going to cut myself. Now they say to do 3 times the length. And you know, that will give you a good amount to work with and not have to worry about it. At, I think, Joann's, I got this. This is just some wax. So you can make your own waxed thread. You can also buy it. Shoot, I think I've got some in my Etsy shop. But you can make your own thread waxed. And I tell you, the things that I like about the wax thread. When you go to tie it, the wax thread stays where you have kind of, you know, knotted it to tie the knot, where you have first done the initial putting the 2 together. It stays a lot nicer than if it's not waxed. Now this has just got a light film of wax on it. Eventually running these cords through here just chops this up a lot. There. We've got a nice bit of cording on there. Now, you know, you can use like an awl. I believe I got this at Walmart. You can use like a pokey tool. You know, whatever you have. You can even use your needle. And this is it's not even a pamphlet stitch. I just am doing in one hole and out the other. That's it. So it's just a stitch. So, you know, that's super simple. And then just trying to get all of this through the needle sometimes can be fairly simple and sometimes not. Like this time. Okay. Well, where'd my needle go? Flew right over here. Now this one is got a sharp tip to it, but it's still about the size of a tapestry needle. Let's see, are you gonna get all of you in there? There we go. Good, good, good. All right. If you need help threading needles, I do have a really cool tip on threading your needle. If I remember, I will link it to this video. It's just a real easy thing, but I didn't prep for it, so I can't show you. I'm sorry. Okay, so basically all I'm going to do is about 3/4 of an inch down and 3/4 of an inch up. I'm just going to push my needle through. I mean, this is about as easy a sew job as you could possibly get. Just make sure you're getting your pages separated so you're in the center of the signature, about 3/4 of the way up. Center your needle and push. Just make sure your fingers aren't in the way, because it can get kind of painful. You don't want to use a needle that does not have a tip to it, because, you know, if you're actually making the holes with the needle, you don't want to do that, because that would just make it way too hard, way too frustrating. So you do want to have a point on it before you use it. Now, if you're making a hole with a pokey tool or something, then you can use a blunt needle to put through the hole. That's no problem. I didn't get enough wax in here to really get this to help. The waxed threads that you can get have enough wax on them that they stay very nicely. Okay, so there, we've got those done. And then there was, let's see, these two go with this one, and these two go with this one. And I had some of these really nice words, and I thought that maybe I could put a little something there with that. Let's see. What if I just kind of just had a little bit of lace behind it? I don't know if I like that one. What else do I have? That's not quite wide enough. Let's see here. I've been trying to organize my laces better. Okay, let's try a little piece of this. Yes, I like that. Oops. There we go. All right. We'll just slide this back in here. Yeah, I'll have to show you on my next, because I am still going through and organizing my craft room, but I do have to do you another video. That would be very helpful for me, helping to keep you up on what I'm doing. Those scissors are so noisy on this glass. Okay, Fabri-Tac. And let's take a little pink. And just get around the edges here a little bit. The last couple days, I think the cottonwoods are coming out, and my eyes have been red and dry and itchy. Oh my, I don't know if anybody else has got that problem with cottonwoods. Whew. When I lived in Washington State, it was really bad because the cottonwoods were so heavy in the area that I lived that it was like snow. You know, they give those little puffs of cotton that fly out, and it was like snow. It was everywhere, it was falling everywhere. Yeah, so it was really, I would get really bad during the cottonwood season. But I don't think there's many here like that, because I'm not horrible, but I do notice. I definitely do notice. But I actually have not had too much in the way of allergy problems, which is really nice. Really nice. So I just thought a little something something on these. Remember, these are going to go into our belly band, so they need to be pretty well just flat. This one, I couldn't find any place that I wanted to put. I didn't want to cover these roses. I didn't want to do anything down here because I love this little bit. I didn't want to do anything up here because her hair and the butterfly and all that's so cute. So I was just, okay, you won't get one. So here's this one with the little bit of lace on it, and that goes back over into this bad boy. And then here I have, she just looks like she's dreaming, doesn't she? Dreamy. Let's try a little green on this one. And I have been in a short sleeve shirt today. I've been in a short sleeve shirt and a light jacket, and now I'm in a sweatshirt, and I was very warm and comfy, and now I'm getting too warm. It's been a very weird day. Very weird. I'm just getting the tip. I don't want to get it on the pink. I just want to get it kind of in that white and black area. There. There. That worked nicely. I have been taking a piece of, this is 2 yards of a creamy colored seam binding, and every time I use any inks, I've been grabbing it. I want to see how interesting it's going to be. Who knows, you know? Okay, so on this one, I wonder if we can do, let's see, do I want flowers or do I want a little thing? Blue, blue, blue. And I'm sorry I can't really bring this out where I can show you guys. The drawers don't really, oh yeah, here we go. Let's see what we got here. I don't want it too big because I don't want it covering up the beautiful roses and butterflies and such, but I do need a little something something. A little something something. Remember, we can cut all these things off. And I don't want it to stick out too badly either, so not too thick. Not too thick, not too thin. Oh, goodness. This is one my mother made. I think I might use that. I have quite a few that my mother made. Hi, Lisa. Hope you can use these. I won't make any more till I hear from you. Enjoy. Love, Mom. Well, it was Mom, but yeah. I love you, Mama. Miss you. Miss you much. And then, yeah, she sent me that one. She sent me all these. She sent me these. Yeah, she would go to town. Here's a black one. Some little gold, creamy colored ones. Yeah, she went to town for me. Red and black. God love her. Oh, I miss her so much. Sorry, guys. Okay, this little thing or this little thing. Let's try these. If we put that right there, and we can put the flower like down here, and I could put a little pearl there. I don't know if that's going to be too thick though. I think I might just do this little guy. Okay, so there's that. Then I think maybe a button. Something. Let's see. What did we have in here? Not anything too thick. Sorry guys, I know you can't see what I'm doing. No, I don't know. Is that... Oh, that's really pretty on there, isn't it? Let me see if I can cut these little bad boys off. I love having broken jewelry to play with. Just gotta find the right... No! Everything falling out. Yep, those come off nicely. All right. And it doesn't have any missing little pieces or anything. Okay, let's see. Do we like that? And then this. That too much? Yeah, that I think. Well, I don't know. That's kind of pretty. Kind of pretty. Okay, we're going to do that because I don't like it. We'll use Mama's later. I don't like it just this little thin piece of paper stuck on there. So we will do this. Okay, so let's get this on here. Cut, whoops, right there. Okay. My husband has the Meekum auction on first night. He loves the first night because it's the cheaper cars. Oh gosh, he's just so funny. Let's see. This is where I wanted to put it. Right about here. There we go. And then this bad boy, make sure you pick the cleanest, neatest side. Sometimes it's very hard to tell, but usually there is a side that just looks a little like it's not quite finished. Sometimes you can definitely tell there's which side is which, but not always. Okay, now I don't want to cover up my letters. I do kind of want to cover up the end. And then we'll put that on there. Hopefully this won't be a bad choice, but I'm not going to change my mind because I like it. Always want to give these little metal pieces when you're putting them on. Give them an extra minute before you move on, just to make sure that you're giving the glue some time to do something. So I love that. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to kind of put it here, because there's not a whole lot going on right there, so I'm not worried too much about that. And I think maybe, these are all my little cutouts. I think I had some small, I had some of these small little ones that I'd cut out. Huh. Yeah. How about some tiny little roses? Did I have a little bit of a tiny rose? Huh. That's huge butterfly. Oh, here's a little butterfly. Doesn't show up very much though. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, there's a little flower. And I've got a moth, not a moth, it's a mutant ladybug. I don't know, Kentucky has these, they're not red ladybugs, they're like washed out ladybugs, and we don't like them. Yeah, they're not like real ladybugs. I don't know. Got a flower there and a butterfly right on the end. Do I like that? I think so. I think that's good. I don't really want to do much more. Let's just do that. Let's just do this. So first I'm going to take this, glue it down. Give me some tweezers. Okay, take these off. What color do I want to make this? Should we do it pink or let's do a little vintage. Let's try a little vintage on this one. Where is my brown? There it is. Again, just trying to get that white. I don't want to really get it. There we go. Just a little bit of color. A little bit of color. Okay, we're not going to use any lace or pieces. Beautiful. There we go. It's about exactly where I wanted it. Put the butterfly down. And my little flower. Oh, right here. Tweezers. If I don't put them away, I don't know where they are. There we go. All right, guys. So that is that. There are those for this book. Beautiful. All right. Now, let's go back to these. This is what we were coming back for. And I don't know if it's showing yet or not. I'm sorry, I don't. But I got some lovely printed words. We did a swap in my Facebook group. We did a swap on just getting words from other people, you know. So, because like I have stamps that have words on them, but I didn't have Aspire. I love that. My Cherish is much larger, and I love this size. And the Adore, I do have one, but I think, again, mine is a larger size. So these are really nice to have, and it was so wonderful. Thank you, Judy. Thank you. Okay, so let's kind of, here's this one that I pulled out and did on a previous video. And I think I'm going to use this little piece of lace here and tuck it right under, which is another reason to leave these unglued around the edges until you know that you're done. And then you can go back and seal them all down or leave them so that they're like a little more of a 3D effect. But I just love that with the little bit of lace on coming out the top and the bottom. It's really pretty. But that just finishes it off. Follow your heart, and then having that word Adore on there, you know, and then the heart. I just love that. Perfect tag. Perfect tag. So we will get that one done. And so this one, I'm going to want to use the word Aspire. That way, both of them have an A word, and then both of them will have the Cherish word. On, you know, because 2 tags and 2 tags. So, let's see. Let me move this out of the way. I'm just grabbing some stuff right at the moment. That's the back side. A little piece of that on there maybe. Let's see. Well, let's look and see what we got here. Now this one is short. Remember, I didn't the piece of paper I had to cut out didn't have enough of the length on this side, which I thought, you know what, we'll make it go. Oh, I like that right there. We'll make it go. So I do have to come up with something that is going to fill that spot in. No, I don't like that. Dum-diddy-dum-diddy-dum-diddy-dum. Do I like this? No, I don't. I could put it over the top. And this may be down here. Okay, well, we'll kind of try that. I love this. I want to use this. All right, let's see what we got. I'm just grabbing out a few things. Got some of these things. Got a piece of that. I don't want those. They're just a little too big. Just a little too big. Okay. I mean, this is such beautiful lace. I don't really want to cover a bunch of it up. So, I don't know. We'll see about that. Let's see here. Do I want some flowers? Yeah, that flower will go good there. Oh, let's do this somehow. Yeah, okay, I like that because on this other music I have a lady, so that works for me. I'm quite symmetrical. Okay, now here I have an eyeball. You know, I have this little side section of a lady, so I know I want to cover that. And I have this little thing, which I thought was really cute. I cut it out. So I think I might put this right up here. And what if we put like a butterfly right there? I like this on this. The butterfly half on and half off. What else can I do? What else can I do? Now I do want to work in the words. So I want a spire over here somewhere. Can I tuck this in? Okay, and then let's do, I think we can do the cherish, like right in this area, and that will be, that's a lovely tag right there. I like that. I like that. I haven't used these yet. Okay, then that might be that I still am not using those yet. It just might be that way. don't need that specifically. And I just had this little piece of material, so I had stuck that underneath that. About something here. Let's see. Something, where is that? Let's see. Got a couple of these. Couple of these. I wonder if I can put that like that with a little something there in the center. Ooh, that's pretty. And then maybe this one. Go on either side of that. But this being not white, I don't know, let me see. I do have some fake white lace. Let's see what this will do. And I can have it actually make the tag a little bit bigger than it truly is. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we'll cut that the same as the, yeah. Okay, and then I'm liking this one. Okay, I'm good with this. I'm good with this. Okay, let's see what we're going to do with this one. So let's take this off. Let's take this off. And this. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is take this white piece off. We're just going to take it off of everything. Okay, so there's that. Out of here. Out of here. Okay, so I want this to stick out. So I'm just the pieces that are coming in, you know, the cuts, I'm just making sure that the tag is not showing. So that is all I'm doing there. And then I'm going to, well, let's just do it this way. I'm going to take my pen and I'm just going to do that. And then you just cut the, now do I want to make this the same size as the tag, or do I want it to look like I have lace covering the entire thing? This is the back side, but and let's see, it's going on this side. Did I do that correctly? No. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's just try it this way. I can always make it smaller, but I can't make it larger. So I'm just going to cut off the pencil mark. just so there's no pencil mark on the back. All right, so let's take this, line it up at the bottom, bring it out. See how we're doing here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay, I might have to do a little bit of cutting, but as long as I've got things covered that I need covered, we're a-okay. So just right along here. Better if you wait for it to dry, but okay. And I think I'm going to take just this little snippet right down along the bottom. So it's going to hang out just right there, but not at the bottom. So that's just whatever you... And then I glued it to the wrong side. Somebody was yelling at me. I am sure somebody was yelling at me. All right, let's see. I think my husband's getting ready for bed. You guys know me. I'm usually crafting at night. At night. Okay. And this should fit right, just like it did on the other side. Yay! There we go. Okay, so there is that. We'll put that back in our little drawer, a little box. Now we have this piece. And you got to remember that a lot of this back down here is going to get covered up. I just want to get this where it's going to look the nicest for me. Okay, I am going to go ahead and glue this down. That mutant ladybug thing is flying into the light. Go into the light. Go into the light. I'm not big on like horror movies or scary movies, but I did like that whole series. She's back. Or they're back, or whatever the little girl said. I can't remember. Poltergeist. Yeah. I think there were like 3 of them. Yeah. One of them, though, I could not look in a mirror for a couple of days. I didn't want to get drug into the mirror. It was very scary. I'm not a scary movie buff at all. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. But I'm just going to glue it like 2/3 of the way, because I know I'm messing around with this stuff. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, because I'm going to want that rose right about there and out, and then my butterfly Yeah. So the rose is going to go right about there. And it did grab. Alright, let's get this down. Make sure I got it where I want it. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if I want to cut some of this or if I like the fact that the butterfly is getting a little bit of a 3D effect having to go around it. And I think that that ended up, because I moved it a little bit, that ended up giving me enough glue to put that down. Which means I've got that, and then I've got this one. And I have my little cherish. Now I can change this cherish color. I can make it pink. I can make it green. I can make it, well, I can make it any color I want to, but out of the colors that I have, let's flip it over. And see what I get on this color. See if I like it. There and there. Yeah, that's really not bad. Okay, so you see I just flipped it over so that I could see if I was going to like it. So now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I'm trying to make it a little heavier where I'm going to be putting the... Oh! I reached my maximum recording time, so on my phone. So you've lost my phone. Sorry, guys. Do I want anything under this? I don't think so. I could put like a little bit of a white. Let's see. Let's cut. Yeah, let's get some good scissors. Well, those are good scissors for paper. Let's cut a little piece of that off. And we'll put that down. And then we'll put the cherish down. Oh yeah, you know, it just sometimes you just need to add that little teeny bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down with enough glue that it'll go through the center, go through the little netting. Oh, let's bring it over a little bit more. And down. There. Okay, I like that. Make sure we have the correct sides. And we're going to put this right here. And put that right there. And then let's get these butterflies down. I must not have cleared that phone all the way out because usually it does keep up with me. So I don't know. I must not have. Okay, so this is going to have to move. let's tuck that under the wing. I don't mind that. I don't want to cover the word. Okay. And then we'll give this little butterfly a home. I love having a lot of fussy cut items that I can play around with. So now, gonna have him coming off the tag just a little bit, but it's off the top of the tag, and you're not going to be sticking that into something. You know, this way you want to be careful having things off of the tag because they're going to get bent. So you know, you want to make sure that you think about how they're going to get used. Are they going to get slid in this way? Are they going to be slid down in this way? So then you want to make sure that, you know, it's going to work in the long run. So let's see. Oh yeah, I need to get this little door done. And I think I will take my pink and let's just, well, that's not giving me nothing. Guess I used it all up. Just getting little edges. Now you can color the whole thing in and the black will still show. But this is such a light, delicate little piece here that I just want to keep it light and simple. All right. And where are we? We are at 51 minutes. Good gravy. Okay, this is a little on the torn side, and I want a little bit of the lace showing. Okay. Now let's slide this right under here. There. Perfect. Okay, so there is that one. And I'm not sure, this I'm not completely sold on. This probably, I'm going to go ahead and take this off. It's just not delicate enough for all of this. Just not. So we will find something when we go to put it in. And then I'm going to do these two for this book. So we've got those two done. And guys, you see what I have done here. I'm way past my time that I want to spend on, you know, in each one of these. But you see where I'm going with this. I will, on the next video, I will show you these finished. Okay, I love you all so much. Here is a little bit more of a close-up on the ones we've finished. And there's that one. Love them. Love them. Okay, guys. See you later. Bye.